So yeah, I'm going to touch on it. I'm going to touch on this Pokimane drama because this is absolutely insane, and now she is backtracking on it. If you guys don't know, Pokimane started her own cookie brand. There's a whole problem with that, but a clip of her went viral, and she's getting the well-deserved backlash for it. We're going to show the clip. We're going to react to the clip. I'm going to give my take on it, and I would love to know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Afterwards, we're going to get into it in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's start the video out with the clip. So I have this tweet from Drama Alert here. This is the clip that has been going around absolutely everywhere, by the way. Pokimane responds to the criticism for the price of her cookies. That's probably the most important part. Is it pretty much worked out to about $7 a bag, which is a very small bag. I want to say it was 4 ounces. I could be wrong about that. Regardless, no matter how you put it, no matter how much he's defending it, it is a small amount of cookies for $7. So that's when this whole thing happened, and then she was talking about it on stream.
$28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag.
Which doesn't matter.
I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Now, there's a couple takeaways from here. Obviously, the first one being there's only going to be one type of people that is really buying your cookie, that being your supporters, of course, because Pokimane isn't necessarily liked across the entire internet, especially right now, you know? So the first idea that's been kind of revolving around this was, okay, first of all, this girl's out of touch. Oh, of course you can afford $7. You're a millionaire sitting in your $1 million house talking about people being broke, right? And the second thing, and it's probably the most the most logical conclusion you can come to that, is why would you insult the people that you are trying to sell to? That's the thing that I can't wrap my head around, but I'm thinking this from a completely different standpoint. Like, what if this is just her being smart? Because, like, she can be so smart, but she can be so dumb, okay? On one hand, it's so stupid to insult everybody you're trying to sell your cookies to. But is she smart because of all the simps that follow her? Like, hear me out for a second. Hear me out. You got to take a look at her body language here, okay? You got to take a look at her body language. She says, if you're broke, don't, like, if you're just broke, don't say that,
but,
you know? Let's see.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Yeah, like, it's the little things. But I think this chick knows what she's doing. Like, she's being a little cute here, you know? Like, just like, let's rewind it again.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
I don't know if I'll try to make it a little bit bigger for you. Try it again. Take a look again at her body language here. This is the thing where it's like, I don't think she's as dumb as people are making her out to be.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Like, that's like a little bit like, I don't want to say suggestive because it's not the right word, but it's like kind of is. You know what I mean? She's looking cute. She's like popping something in her mouth like, oh yeah, if you don't want, hey, simps there. If you don't want to buy the cookies, then hey, if you can't afford the cookies, then just say so. It's like, you get what I mean here? It's just, I believe this chick knows exactly what she's doing here. I honestly believe that it's more likely that this girl is saying this and saying stuff like that. One, that being mean and being like as bash as she was. The whole internet is talking about her cookies. Everybody see what's happening on Twitter, what's trending right now. People are talking about her cookies, okay? So that's step one. That is an absolute success. Excuse me. That step two being all of the simps will be like, I'm not broke. I'm not broke, Pokey. I'm not broke. I'll buy 20 of your bags of cookies right now. I can afford more than $7. Like, just to show them, because like these people are like that, you know what I mean? And she has an ungodly amount of simps. I think she's doing it on purpose. I don't think she's as dumb. And don't get me wrong. It could be. She could be. Because this could go completely one way or the other. That's the thing. Right? That's the thing. Because if she's that dumb and she insulted her entire audience, then, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because it's just somebody who's a millionaire that's completely out of touch with society. And the simps are going to buy it anyways, right? This girl's always getting into controversy. She has a fan base that will jump to cancel you at the very second that happens, you know? So it's no big deal either way, but again, it's still stupid to insult the people that you're trying to sell to. But I think it's more likely that this girl, it's a little bit of a marketing tactic. She knows that she'll have people defending her. Like, I know there's other girl Twitch streamers. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe one of them was Nadia, who are just making it, oh, everybody just hates Pokimane because she's a woman. Nobody wants to buy her cookies. She's a woman, you know? You start getting people defending you in that sense. Like, there will always be people defending her. There will always be people supporting her. So, her being so rude I think it was a marketing tactic, man. I think it was a marketing tactic. If you're broke, by just say so, and then just like pops the thing in your mouth. Like, God, like that was suggestive. Like, I can't explain it, man. Look at the way she moves her body. Like, I can't do it. I'm not cute. Like, pops it in her mouth. Like, I guarantee you that would work on some Sims. Not even some. I guarantee you that will work a lot. And then people buy these bags in hopes that, hey, maybe Pokimane will notice me. And it's like, oh, PokeFan123, thank you so much for buying my cookies. Like, that's the engagement they're looking to get. Something as small as that. Something as, like, you have a purchase on the website or whatever, and then, like, oh, a thank you special from Pokimane comes up. Like, thank you for buying my cookies, signed Pokimane, you know? That's what they're looking for. That will always work. And on top of that, the entire internet is talking about it. There are bound to be people who hear about these cookies, hear about them being healthy. I don't know. I haven't looked into them, but there are bound to be people hearing about these Pokimane cookies and them being healthy. There are bound to be people to at least, at the very least, check them out. And no matter what, her Sims will always be there. And she is now trending everywhere. She is the top story. She has been the top story for the past, like, 4 days. I think this girl is so much smarter than everybody's giving her credit for. If I'm wrong, then this is one of the dumbest things that you could possibly do. How out of touch could you possibly be to insult your audience that way? We're living in a time right now where people are suffering and struggling more so than we have in recent history, to be honest with you. Nobody can afford food. You want to talk about where I am? Up north? $7 for a bag of cookies sounds about right. It's like, you can't insult people. You don't know what people are going through. People can't afford just to drop $7 on a bag of cookies. It happens, man. It happens. That's a reality, and that's why so many people in her situation are so out of touch. And I'm not, like, don't get me wrong. This isn't a video where it's like, oh my God, we're going to hate anybody who's rich. I don't hate anybody who's rich. I commend people that are rich. Like Pokimane, what she's done and how she's built her career, that's commendable. She has been nothing but an absolute success. That doesn't mean I necessarily like the girl. You know, don't get the wrong idea about that. But I don't want you to get the wrong idea of me saying, like, oh, these millionaires are out of touch. Like, I respect people who make a lot of money. I really do. I just wish I could be in their situation. I'm trying to do that myself. So this is what I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below what you think about this, because I think this girl's smarter than everybody's giving her credit for. I really do. Or is she dumb? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. If you are new here and you enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button to help the channel a ton, and subscribe if you are brand new on the screen right now. If you'd like to continue watching the channel, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you to check out right here. I will see you either there or in the next video, everybody. Take care.